And I'm going to jump in and just say a few words to my very, very dear friend to the left of me. Dan, you devoted your career to a beautiful ministry that touched many, many lives. For 20 years, Wayside had the privilege of growing in faith, led by your example and your beautiful, prayerful music. I am one of many, many musicians that got to spend time with you over these 20 years, and your leadership and grace helped us grow in our faith. And personally, 20 years, I now know what Vanna White felt like when Pat Sajak retired. I'm going to miss you up here. Thank you for giving me and all of us the gift of deepening our faith through song. Bravo to you, and God bless you, Dan.
So much for sneaking out the back door quietly. Based on the social media, Sean, and even I'll say up there, sneaky Deacon Pete, instead of a fish fry or, school fundraiser or special, I'm out on the corner sign for the world to see. Folks, it's been wonderful. 20 years, it's hard to believe, because it's actually longer than that. Actually, over 32 years. I had 6 years in our school as the band director from 1992 to 98. So my first graduating class, they're 46 years old now. But they've been wonderful, wonderful years. The accolades are, overpowering. But folks, it's a two-way street, two-way relationship. I've read about how I have perhaps touched people, but you'll never know how all of you have touched me, and I do appreciate that. And I want to say a big thank you to this collection of characters up here on the altar, but seriously, Father Arthur, our pastor for the last 5 years, you got this place under not so great circumstances, and shortly after you rolled in, it was like, hey, lead the parish through COVID. But through your vision, your tenacity, we made it here we are today, folks. So it's been a real honor to walk the journey of faith with you, Father Ed, our pastor of 14 years, and Father Vince, who hired me 20 years ago for this position. And Father Gilbert, our current associate pastor, and a stable full of previous associate pastors, many talented guys that have been here we've been fortunate to have and I've been able to work with. And our collection of deacons, our senior deacon Don, Peter, who's been next door to me the last 5 years, Irene, no way do we forget Tom, because we all go way back to St. Raymond's. That's where I'm from. So before Tom was a deacon, Tom and Irene were branches leaders, so our connection goes way back. And Deacon Paul, and Deacon Jerry, who's home hopefully with his leg in the air. He got a new knee. But I see Ronnie there, so thank you. Again, and then parish staff. And there's a parish staff, her mother, 41 years. Kathy Freiberger lives on vicariously through Katie. I've never had roses next to me at the piano, but I did today. Thank you, Katie, and thank you, Kathy. But my buddy, we worked together for 16 of those 20 years, side by side. She was the visionary. After our stepmother died, she was the prototype for our wake ministry, and then Kathy and I kind of fine-tuned it and got that whole ministry going. So thank you Freiberger family for sharing your mom with our parish and with me. And to all of our staff, many, many, many talented people. But this ministry that I've been privileged to be a part of goes nowhere without the dedication of some very talented, selfless people giving of enormous amounts of time. And I really appreciate that, and thank you for helping us all to pray better. And lastly, after you heard that newscast, there's a lot of activity at this parish. It's been just wonderful to be part of an active, vibrant parish. I think the Spirit of the Lord is alive and well and pretty active on the south side of the tracks in Arlington Heights. Don't let that fool you. So we've got to keep that going, because I know when I look out right now, in all the years I've been here, I see the face of God in each and every one of you. And so I leave you with that thought. God bless you, and thank you.